Assassin's Creed Mirage is being released in 1 week now, and to be fair, there's only one thing going through my mind right now. Only one thing.
Dummy! Yeah!
No, we are not doing this. No. Yes, it's been stuck in my head for God knows how long, and I can't stop saying, dummy, yeah. But that's not the point. That is not what we're getting at today, okay? That is not the subject. We are not doing this.
Hi people, Mind Chamber!
I know we are not doing this. Stop. Just stop. We are not doing dummy, yeah, or hypoglycemic lion tamer at all, right? I've already used that clip in my last video. Team 4-star will be on my ass if I use it again. Never mind use it as a joke, right? We are not doing this again, okay? Stop. Now, can I start my video, please?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Now, what I was about to say about Mirage is that this is another make or break situation. It's in Origin's shoes. Origins was in the same situation in 2016. I think it was 2016. I think that's when it was released. But they were in the same situation in 2016, and it's more of a slippery slope. If Mirage doesn't do well, then that will not do well for the franchise in general and the company of Ubisoft. And if it does well, then that's good. That means, you know, the developers will know what we want, and just it'll just be all good as a whole. But here's the difference between Assassin's Creed Mirage and Origins, is that Origins was coming off the backbone of the counter attack kind of thing that we was doing in the past games, which, well, the counter-based system, that's what it was called, the counter-based system, which everyone kind of got stale of, and it just wasn't going good. But now it's swapped. We don't like the Assassin's Creed RPG elements no more, and now we want the old elements back. And I was one that embraced the RPG elements when it comes to Origins. I accepted it, but then it was mainly Odyssey, to be fair, that kind of threw my hopes of them building on Origins thing out of the window, for the main fact of it was just kind of boring. They didn't like build on it, if that makes sense. They didn't build on it in the sense of making anything different, or they were just like, okay, add in the same formula, don't make many changes, with all that we will add is Isu powers, because that's what it was in Odyssey. That's what it was. There was Isu powers, pretty much. You're basically a demigod. But we're not going to talk about Odyssey, because this ain't an Odyssey video. This is an Assassin's Creed Mirage video. This is not a Valhalla, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, you know, kind of video. This ain't any other Assassin's Creed but Mirage video, right? So I'm not going to go into a huge tangent. I refuse, because if I go into a huge tangent, I won't stop. Okay, so back onto the subject before I lose my brain hole. But as you most likely know, Assassin's Creed Mirage is said to go back to its roots. Now, as soon as this was said, everybody thought, oh, this is going to be like the Ezio trilogy, or Assassin's Creed Unity, or just like from AC1 to Syndicate kind of thing going off. But then they saw the trailer and they were like, what, the parkour and like Unity is said to take an inspiration from the Ezio trilogy and Unity. Well, that's the thing. They were taking inspiration, but the main thing is that the engine that they're using is not compatible for free movement like Unity and Assassin's Creed, 1 to 3 to whichever one, right? It's not like that. Game engines have limitations, right? The one that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is using, and Origins and Odyssey, that's it. Those 3 games run on the same engine, however, that engine has limitations. That engine is not used for free running or anything like that, right? All game engines have limitations. The one that you're using is mainly for RPGs, not really for complex parkour, anything like that, right? It's not for that. It's more of a simplified kind of thing going on, if you haven't caught on. Now, as Assassin's Creed Mirage it was supposed to be a DLC for Valhalla, and now it's a standalone game, which I'm glad, because now we get more time with Basim. Because to me, Basim was the only character that was interesting in Valhalla. The only character that was interesting. He was just like the main person that I kind of wish that you played as instead of Eivor, because I feel like playing as Eivor is Eivor's just there, you know. He or she, whichever one. Eivor is just there. Basim is the one that I feel like has more things that you can do with him. So I'm glad that we're getting a prequel to Basim and his story and his younger life and how he became who he is now, which is cool. I like that. And it's good to have hopes. It's good to have a bit of skepticism going on, right? It's good, right? But I don't think it's good to kind of be like, oh, this game's gonna be bad because it's gonna be the same as Valhalla, this, that, and the other, and what we've seen is bad. How do you know? We haven't had anything much of the game. If anything, the people that went out to go and play it early, like 2 hours of gameplay early, to me, that's not enough. 2 hours of gameplay is not enough. Yes, we've had good reviews about Mirage, which is good. It really is good. And I'm glad that people are saying that this game is good, because that's what we want. We want Assassin's Creed to be good. We want it to do well. We want Assassin's Creed to be up there again. It's a AAA title, for goodness sake. That's what we want. We want a good AAA title. So, the game has been moved forward, right? It was supposed to be released on October 13th, but being as this small game, small bit of Ubisoft, the smaller game company of Ubisoft, right, has moved it forward, shows how much faith they have in this game, which is good. I've never known a game to be moved forward, right? I've heard games being moved back. That's the only bit. That's the only thing that I've heard of a game being moved is moved back. That goes with Cyberpunk, right? That goes with that. That was a very good one. Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. That's another one that was moved back. There's many games that have been moved back and moved back and moved back, and never have I heard a game being moved forward because of how confident. That's what I think. I think they're that confident in this game. You don't move a game forward just because you want to. You move it forward because you have faith in the game and you think it's good to be released now. And yes, I know with how Ubisoft has been with microtransactions in Assassin's Creed games and everything, which I despise microtransactions. Never bought one of them in any of the games because I refuse to buy microtransactions in a full-paid game. But, I'm not going to get onto that. But when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I always have hope. I always have hope that it's going to be good. I always hope that it's not going to be completely full of things that we don't need and everything. I just want it to do well. I'm excited for Mirage. I can't wait for it to be released. I have a tiny bit of skepticism for it, but how can you not? But at the end of the day, I'm glad that, you know, Ubisoft are putting this game forward and moving it to the 5th. I don't see why it's so bad to be excited for a Ubisoft game or an Assassin's Creed game in general. I don't see why people always jab at some, like, even just a game in general, right? I don't get why people, like, have mini jabs. Oh, why are you excited for this game? Because why not? It's exciting to get a new game, especially from a franchise you love, or just a game company that you love. You know, it's exciting to see what's next. It's exciting. I don't see what's wrong with that. And to be fair, if anyone disagrees with me that you can't be excited for a game, then why are you playing games? Are you just playing it to torture yourself? Do you just buy new games to also torture yourself? Like, what is the point? But I'm gonna leave this here. It was supposed to be a short video than this, like a much shorter video on this, but I guess I decided to go on little rants and this and the other. But I'll see you in a bizzle, and take care, assassins. Peace. Judging by the writings on the wall. If you need some good news, then I got some. This is where you overcome it all at the Last Chance Hotel.